Dr. Greg Postel has all the details.
Well, thanks, guys. Yeah, we're watching right now an area of investigation in the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. It's called an Invest 95L. Hurricane Center thinks it's had a pretty good shot of developing into a named storm or a depression in the next probably day, because it's going to be on shore in about 24 hours. Let's have a look at Invest 95L. There it is, a collection of thunderstorms moving generally that way. And here are the odds. You can see them spinning around. 70% chance of developing again further into a named storm or a depression before it moves on shore. As I said again, I think probably by late tomorrow afternoon, but it may get there in this short amount of time it has before it moves over land, because looking at the visible satellite shot, it's got a pretty well-defined circulation there, certainly aloft. It's not clear how far that circulation extends to the ocean surface. There's not a lot of data down here to verify that, but looking at the satellite looks pretty good. And here's where the tracks take it inland again. By 8 o'clock tomorrow night, most of the models have it actually inland already in the state of Veracruz in Mexico. So short window before it moves inland, no threat to the United States. We do know that the tropical Atlantic overall this season has been unfavorable for development. And part of the reason why has been a very strong high pressure system, stronger than average, that's been anchored over the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. And the clockwise flow around that has brought some dry and stable air from the north into the tropical Atlantic. That's been in place now for weeks. We think that's going to now meaningfully change. The conditions aloft will do that, thanks in part to an area that has been enhancing thunderstorm activity. It's been sitting over the Pacific now for a while. I kind of shaded it in green here. That area in the atmosphere that will encourage thunderstorm development will be moving eastward into parts of the Caribbean and even into the tropical Atlantic during the next 1 to 2 weeks. So that's going to kind of set the table. Now we're going to have to watch little individual disturbances that move off of Africa and see if they take advantage of this new environment that we expect to be in place very shortly. We have a couple of weak disturbances right now, one here and one there in the enhanced satellite view. I don't think these guys will take advantage of it. I think they will likely basically disintegrate over the next couple of days as they head to the west. But this one we want to keep an eye on, because this one is a stronger disturbance and may actually use that favorable environment to grow into something more. So I put the question mark development with a question mark as it moves toward the west over the Atlantic. Stay in touch with this one, because some of the models develop into a tropical cyclone, meaning a depression or a storm.